So, this is a video by Joe Cronin. I want you guys to check him out in the description. Check out all of his content. It's a short 1 minute and 48-second vlog. And, it's kind of a scary tale where the pro wrestling world is heading in. I want you to listen to this.
Can't begin to tell you the elation I had when the WWE ended their dumb brand split about 4 years ago. When there was no longer a world title and a WWE title, and it was confusing about who the real world champion was. I cannot tell you how happy I was when they finally ended that crap. It's maybe less than 3 years ago, I don't even remember. And now there's going to be a brand split and separate rosters. In a way, it means more money for us YouTubers. It means I'll be covering another live show another night. I'll be busier than ever. But I don't know if I can take any more of this. WWE is driving me out of my fucking mind. I'm not moaning, I'm not bitching, I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you honestly, WWE is driving me out of my fucking mind. AJ's buried. Roman is super Jesus Christ himself. These women cheer for Roman. They catered all this crap. Brand split, multiple titles. Oh, fuck no. Fuck. We'll see you tonight for Out of Nowhere, I guess.
I'll be watching. But I do want to kind of put this out there that I don't blame him for feeling like this. I mean, do you? Does anybody in their right mind not feel frustrated with this product? Because I sure am. You know, when you've got the best in the world and they're not used to be the best in the world, there's fucking problems. You know, and I want to prove how bad it is. I mean, you look at your championship scene. You got a transition guy in Rusev for the U.S. title to go to Cena because God knows how good WWE booked the U.S. title after Cena got injured. And Cena took a break originally. And then you had Kalisto before that, who's not over because they make him as Rey Mysterio when he's nowhere near Rey Mysterio's freaking status. Rey Mysterio can actually tell a story where Kalisto's just a spot monkey, and the only story he tells is, I'm a little guy, and I'm getting beat up by a big guy, and then I come back, and then I win. You have so many guys that could be filling that role. You have Zack Ryder. You know, you have a bunch of people in NXT that you could be putting in this freaking mid-card division. And you pick Kalisto, a tag team wrestler. Then you pick Rusev, who has been relevant and been booked to shit for months. You know, and people, yeah, I'll like Rusev. He's not the best, though. You know, you have The Miz. And yeah, people try to give their credit to The Miz where Miz is due. And I know Joe Cronin likes The Miz. But the problem with The Miz is he's a real world star. Look at the talent he fought at Extreme Rules and who comes out on top. The fucking Miz? Are you shitting me? Sami Zayn should be the champion already. I don't give a shit. The fact that he's not is a fucking crime. And I know why he's not champion. We all know why he's not champion. Because we don't want to take any momentum away from our precious Roman Reigns. You don't believe me? Ask Cody. Ask CM Punk. Ask the former WWE writer Joe talked to. I mean, it's not bullshit. They don't care. They do not give two shits what we want anymore. Roman Reigns gets his ass kicked in the main event for I don't even know how long. Only for AJ to lose to a goddamn spear from the ropes. And that puts him down for a 3 count. Not just once, but twice, by the way. I wanna make that very clear. And Kevin Owens needed momentum. I mean, and Sami Zayn needed momentum after losing to The Miz, and AJ Styles needed to win against Kevin Owens for momentum because he lost to Roman. So either way, you're in a fucked situation, with the qualifiers, and it's like, it could be so much better than it is. Now we're having a brand split. Why? You already have multiple people that have already left, people that are still injured, and half the roster from NXT hasn't even been called up yet. What the fuck is the point of this? You'd have kept the guys that you fucking actually did have, you could have actually done this. It's an upsetting time. It's an upsetting time to be a wrestling fan. If you guys don't believe me, you can look for yourself every week. I mean, Raw is atrocious most weeks, and it just, for some reason, it just keeps getting worse and worse. But here's the problem, and this is where everyone's gonna say, "Oh, stop bitching, stop complaining." Here's the problem, okay? You're booking an era called the reality era, correct? So why isn't the best at the forefront? I mean, your name of the era alone already gives you no excuse to not put the best in the fucking forefront of your company. There is none. There's no excuse. Alright? And anyone that wants to tell me in the comment section that there is a fucking excuse, get the fuck off my channel. I'm serious. Because you're wrong. You're dead wrong. Alright? Look at UFC. UFC, they don't dilly-dally for second fucking best, do they? They battle to be the best fucking people in the world. You should be making your simulated bouts to be the best facing the fucking best. And the person is the best out of all of them. That's what should be happening. Sami Zayn should be IC champion right now. AJ Styles should be WWE champion right now. Zack Ryder should be United States champion right now. And fucking Sasha Banks should be the freaking women's champion right now. The only thing that you have going good that's right is the fucking New Day and the tag team division. So in a sense, we're stuck in 2010 TNA again. Only this time it's in WWE. I never thought it'd get this bad. Had you told me fucking 6 years ago when TNA was at this fucking point where their only good division was the tag team division, I wouldn't have fucking believed you. I wouldn't have. This is ridiculous. Your developmental brand only has 3 champions, and they trump every single champion you have. Even the New Day. Although it's very close between New Day and American Alpha, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. I mean, when you look at NXT's championship list and you look at fucking WWE's, there's no comparison. WWE looks like the fucking minor leagues compared to NXT when it comes to the championship division there. And how Joe feels is how I feel. It's how a lot of fans feel. We're sick and tired of this shit. when Joe forcibly has to watch something that he actually doesn't want to watch, when it's his job, when he actually did love it back before, there's a huge problem. Adam Blompier has gone on record saying it's the same fucking thing, alright? There are numerous YouTubers, Sean's View included, Tyrone Magnus, you can love him or hate him, but there are numerous YouTubers that did that, and some have stopped. Some have stopped watching altogether, despite it being their job. You know, so how much can Joe take? I used to watch it every week. We used to do a show called the Mass Solely Wrestling Corner every fucking week. The last episode we aired was several months ago in February, and I was fucking bullshit. You could tell on my face. I was already going through a lot in my personal life. Okay? And I wanted to go to wrestling to just get my mind off everything. And it lets me down. Far from... It doesn't just let me down. It full on dropped the fucking ball. I mean... On the night of Daniel Bryan's retirement, that was the last episode I've watched up until lately. You know, you had Titus O'Neil get fucking suspended for, Father of the fucking Year. You know, for playfully shoving Vince, when Vince has said the N-word on fucking television before, and have done so much other worse shit than Titus O'Neil did. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck that double standard bullshit, dude. Seriously. You know, and... There was more that happened. It was just a train wreck of multiple things that came together that made me just lose it, including stuff in my personal life. You can go. I'll leave a video in the description of that episode. You can see how unhappy I am. I was pissed. I haven't really gotten to wrestling since. And I try to do Weymouth Youth Wrestling, and I can't. And thinking about it now, it's like anything wrestling, it's hard to get into. You know, I'm slowly losing my passion, guys. You know, Joe is, Sean is, Adam is. I mean, not Adam, because he's starting a new fucking... Adam Blompier is starting a new wrestling company, but, you know, at least he's got that going for him. You know, none of us do. I mean, except for me, but mine's like off a video game. And I just, you know, when I see what goes on in WWE, I realize that the humanity in pro wrestling is dead. Mainly in WWE. But the reason why I say pro wrestling as a whole is because when WWE finds out that they needed to cater to their audience this whole time, it's going to be too late. I don't care how much money the guy has. Now, sure, he's loaded and it'll probably take 10 years for it to happen, but I'm starting to think that if Vince doesn't get out of power soon, by death or something, we could be looking at the end of pro wrestling here. And that's what fucking scares me. And it drives us nuts because we know they could be doing better. We know they could, but they choose not to. And there's a lot of problems there. I feel bad for Joe. I feel bad for a lot of these guys that have to do this for their job and for them to not enjoy it. For them to not truly enjoy it. It proves my point, you know? The humanity in wrestling is dead. It's all about the quick buck. It's all about the casual viewers. and it is no longer about the diehard fans. I always say this, and things can change, but very slim chances of those things changing. So, pretty much it, guys. That's all I really have to say. I want you guys to check out Joe Cronin. Give him a reason. You know, you guys are probably going to be the reason why he still watches this. You know, you got me, him, a lot of guys are probably going to give him a reason to still watch. You know? I feel bad for you, Joe. I really do. That's all I really have to say. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'll talk to you in the next vlog whenever I decide to do one. Peace.